I mean,
Can you tell I don't know any questions to ask you?
yeah, I can tell, actually.
I can tell too. So how's it feel to be a woman?
It's pretty damn sexy, actually.
Do you dress up with my brother as a woman too?
All the time, yeah.
Cool. Yo, let's get some more Here comes Brendan McQuaid, the goalie right here. Ready? Get big old tarantula.
Quite frankly,
Oh, you're right. She doesn't need
Hey.
We're here for School Spirit Day. Go Hopewell. Take it. Justin!
You know what birthday is?
It's a perfect match.
What do you put on during
And they all look chill. And some people are yelling, other people are having fun out there, so I think it's a really good thing for the school. Ryan?
Thanks, dude. I like those comments. Yeah, a closing statement for this interview with Frank Fector and Steve Ricardone. As you can tell,
Legal deagle.
It's Spirit Week!
This morning, before I came to school, I looked in my dad's closet, and I found this 3-piece corduroy suit. Pretty spiffy snazzy, so I figured it'd be some neat times if I put this on. It'd be pretty groovy. So I came and busted out the good old corduroy. Now I'm busting the groove. And my pants are tight, and I got wedgies every period. I try to pick it. It's hard. Here, I'll show you right here. I got wedgies right there, and it is so hard. Oh my God, I gotta pick it every period.
1, 2, 3.
Are you a Tina Turner impersonator?
Yeah, I am. I like Tina Turner.
It's fun. A lot of people dress up weird.
I like this tie.
This stands for freedom to all gay people. You go.
Yeah, I'm not taking this shirt off.
Let's see. Hold on. Look how tight it is. He's.
I'm wearing blue because today's color day of Spirit Week and I have spirit.
What is it? Guantanamera.
Because I have school spirit. That's why I'm wearing a pom-pom on my head. And this is my black gold. Turn it around. That's where I'm from. See? Black and gold hat on. The black and gold pom-pom hair.
Because it was retro day, and I definitely think more people should have done it, and I'm very disappointed that more of my classmates didn't dress retro today.
You see your outfit? So if you could please come down here. Or somebody take all that, man.
Okay, we have a little public.
All right, there's not many left.
What you make of it is what we're going to get from it.
Juniors, what happened? You finished in third place. 51%.
Team. 1, 2, 3. Team! Let's go, John!
else.
If you went to a beach and it turned out to be a nude beach, would you go swimming? And would you go swimming nude?
Yes, I'd go swimming, and yes, I'd go swimming nude. You get an all over tan.
I don't know, the nude, I guess. It wouldn't really bother me. I'm not saying I've never done it before.
I certainly wouldn't go swimming nude because I wouldn't want to see people throwing up.
Go swimming nude? No, I wouldn't.
Not very proud of your...
Okay, I would. I would go swimming.
If you were on a nude beach and, you know, there's nude people all around, would you, like, want to join in and go swimming or just, like, go to a different beach?
Go to a different beach.
What's that?
I'm not very comfortable walking around nude.
Alright.
What is your favorite South Park character and South Park episode?
The fat one.
Why?
Because, man, he's funny. He's got that funny voice. And, he's fat.
I'd say Cartman. Because, we want to tell why? Because he's like, just making jokes all the time. Because he's fat.
Favorite episode? It would have to be the Halloween episode. Because it was a lot better than the Thanksgiving, which was very disappointing. Yeah.
Oh, the one I saw was the little boy without the football helmet that kept asking himself if he could go into the game and he didn't have any more helmets. He was cute. He got pounded every time with the blood dripping down his head. Yes, that was cool.
I swallowed a puzzle piece.
Yeah, I think most definitely I'd have to go nude swimming with everyone else.
You enjoy it too, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
If you went to a beach and it turned out to be a nude beach, would you go swimming? And would you go swimming nude?
I hate sand, so I don't go to the beach.
There's a good answer.
Well, if it was a pool.
Oh, if it was a pool?
Alright. If I went on a nude beach and I saw these naked people, I'd hop in and join the party.
You happen to go to school in a very special place, because this school is one that already puts a lot of attention on personal responsibility, on peer counseling, committing yourselves to the community going into Trenton. And quite frankly, I need your help as governor of this state in two ways. One, for each of you individually to commit yourselves to that personal responsibility and committing yourselves to act on what you know in your gut is the right thing to do when you're presented with challenges and peer pressure. But the second thing I need you to help us with is how to get the message out to others. Because quite frankly, not every school in this state has the kind of comprehensive program options for their students that you have here. We can spend a lot of time and a lot of money in state government at all different levels to support programs. But if those programs aren't talking about the issues the right way, if we're not presenting the alternatives the right way, then people aren't listening. They're turning off and they're making bad decisions for themselves, their futures, and quite frankly for all of us, because we all get impacted when something goes wrong with any one of us.
My favorite memory, I guess that would have to be all my friends and being able to see them and just conversing with them. I mean, it's wonderful. Keep on going with education, but the 4 years here were great and lots of good times.
And for Hopewell, my most memorable experiences, I'd probably be hanging out with my friends, going to parties, having fun on the weekends. I'm gonna go to work, and then I'm gonna go to a party, and then I'm gonna write a paper.
No, you're not, Scott. Scott, this isn't funny anymore. Scott, could you just be something real? I'm going to St. Joe's University, and I'm going in undecided because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Something with Spanish, maybe.
And I hope to own my own restaurant sometime, my own bakery.
That's what I really want to do, but I hope sometime.
I'm going to college. Probably either going to go to Mercer or CHI Institute.
What for?
Business administration. I'm also going for private investigation as a double major.
Would probably be all the friendships I've made, all the people that I've met, the teachers that have influenced me, mostly the people. I've made so many memories here, it's going to be hard to leave.
Hi, I'm Mona. The thing I'm going to miss the most is probably the girls' tennis team, and Vicky, maybe.
I'm probably going to be most remembered for a little car accident I had in the middle of the summer.
After high school, I want to go to college and become a stockbroker.
Is that it?
That's it.
I'm going to go to college, learn about automotive technology, and maybe go on from there.
You want to be a mechanic or something?
Yeah, somewhere along the lines. Build them, drive them.
What are you going to miss about Hopewell?
Probably all my friends.
Okay. And what was your best memory of Hopewell?
Going out to lunch. It's a lot of fun because you get to do fun things.
Either LaSalle, Loyola, or Skidmore. I'm interested in studying creative writing and English literature, maybe to become an English teacher and possibly a writer.
Got locked in here. Mr. Suso, he saved the day. Unlocked the door for us. What happened? I don't know. You know, the school was built 50 years ago, and it's kind of going downhill. And the knob kind of got screwed up, and you guys all got locked in here? Yeah. That's deep. It was pretty exciting.
I'm gonna go to college. I want to major in communication arts, and I hopefully want to go to East Carolina.
I want to go to Europe, travel around, and then probably go to college next year. So,
being in marketing class. Learning about all the aspects of business. How much are these? 25.
I'm a senior in Hopewell. After I graduate, I'm planning on going to one of the colleges that I'm applying to. Hopefully I'll get in. And after college, hopefully I'll be going to medical school.
And the college I'd like to go to is Bucknell and then go on to medical school. Hi, I'm Lotus Ryan. I also plan to go to college. I would like to go to, I guess, Loyola College in Maryland because it's near the Orioles. That's after college. I hope to go to law school. That's it.
Something like that. I don't know. Is it going now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name's Tony. This is my senior year. I had some fun. Didn't have some fun. That's all right. And Mr. Curley, you ain't getting your $5 back.
Our favorite thing about Hopewell is the senior privilege of going out to lunch. Because a lot of schools don't get to go out to lunch, and it lets us have a lot of free time.
Okay, pass that mic on to Sarah. What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing about Hopewell is the senior privilege of having senior option, because you get to leave school early or come in late. Okay. What I plan on doing next year? Well, I'll probably be going to college, hopefully. Depending on where I'm going, I don't know. Hope I'm going to be majoring in special ed.
I guess one of my better memories of Hopewell is the Hopewell basketball team. We only went 2-19, but it was a great experience. It was fun. It was good teamwork. I don't know. I'm not playing this year, but last year was real fun. And after high school, I'll probably end up at Trent State College.
Who's Katie Phillips? Oh, I know Katie Phillips.
Last year, I was watching the seniors being taped in study hall, and I said, please don't ever let me be taped because they always look so stupid, which I am doing right now.
After high school, I'm probably going to work for a year, and then I'm going to go to culinary school.
I'm going to miss Mr. Corelli. That's my boy. I'm going to miss Miss Shetler, too. But that's about it.
Well, Ms. Whitmer apparently doesn't realize that we're not in 5th grade anymore, and has given us an article, and we have to draw pictures to explain the concept.
I'll be working with it. I'll be starting college in January at Ryder.
Where will you work?
I'm at Harshell Cafe where I am now.
I'm going to go to college. I'm going to study psychology, maybe some computer science, and see what happens from there, basically.
Homework, yeah.
Homework?
It's been fun, yeah. Homework.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all been just a blur of homework. Yeah.
Okay.
Good
enough.
Hi, I'm Jen Willie. After high school, I'm going to college, probably Villanova, and I want to major in finance.
All right, well, after high school, I am getting out of Hopewell Valley and going to college. Old Dominion? No. 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 No.
I'm going to Georgia and completing 2 years of community college.
My greatest memory here at Hopewell, I guess, would be winning the CVC championship this year for the boys soccer team.
My most memorable experience in this school had to be the plays, because I had a really great time with them and I got to hang out with a lot of my friends and they were just really cool and I had a really good time.
Don't know yet. Thinking about going to college, probably will. But I want to go camping somewhere, go for a long hike somewhere, like the Appalachian Trail.
And he came home and this cop came up on a bike and he tried acting all tough and he's like, "What do you guys think you're doing?" And he fell off his bike because he hit the curb. And that was really embarrassing, but it was really funny.
I'm Jeff Barber, and I plan to be a sports sports agent. Yeah, that's it.
Mr. Ashcraft isn't like any other teacher I've ever had. He's, I don't know, there's something about him. I don't think I've ever had another teacher throw a yo-yo at me and like wing it back and laugh about it.
I try to involve myself with school government as much as possible. Model UN, I'm the co-czar of Model UN this year. That's a lot of fun.
Well, I'm taking my concentrated study in voice, and the criteria for the class is pretty much just singing and keeping a journal of what I do, and then giving a performance before a panel for, well, I'm going to do it at like midterm time and final time.
The reason I'm going to college is to major in special ed and play softball.
My favorite class is Mr. Ashcraft's Calculus, Period 5. He makes it really fun. He always shows us his yo-yo tricks. And we do some work, but it's not that bad because he makes it fun.
Heather neglects to mention that she didn't slow down because of the icy rain.
I did, but Samara wasn't.
And we almost drove off the bridge, but instead we hit another car.
One of my favorite teachers was Mr. Johnson. He showed me a lot of neat things to do with wood shop, and I made a lot of cool stuff.
I'd have to say Kenny, because he dies in every show. I have to give him a lot of credit for that. Dies for different reasons in every show. So Kenny is my favorite character on South Park. Thank you.
And I really don't know what I want to do, like with the rest of my life. I just want to have as many cool experiences as I can and do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it.
Pretty good.
The teacher finds out they're going to be like in the bagel.
together, and they come together to work on a robot that will perform certain tasks. They work with engineers, creative sponsors, and the engineers pay for the things, and the companies pay for the equipment and the products which the students use. The students work together on a robot to perform certain tasks. This year's task was to put balls in different places in the center and on the long rows coming off. You get different points for the different places you put them on and for the different abilities, and it's really very interesting to see how all the different types of robots and how the different people solved it. It's really an option to do problem solving and different things like that. Hopewell has done well in the past. We've never really lost. This year we didn't use it all, but in order to advance and have to win the competition, so we know that we've done it. We hope to do better in the future.
The first that I heard about the first competition was when a man was calling me. His name is Joe Montemurano, and he was involved with the Hopewell Valley Foundation. And he had been called by the Princeton Plasma Physics Lab, who had registered. On the arms of a goal and scoring a certain amount of time. And the robots go into an arena 3 at a time, so it's like a gladiator type event.
So I gotta get in my pocket. Who broke my window? Who did it?
Doesn't change a thing, but even so. After 25 years, it's nice to
When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, largest of all, most miraculous one of all, is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Mighty God in Anatevka, tumble down, work a day. Sounds crazy, no? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof. Trying to scratch out a simple, pleasant tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it is so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home.
And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! Proper blessing for the Tsar.
A blessing for the Tsar, of
Well, I think it's cool because like there's no Burger Kings anywhere. Like you have to go to like Flemington or like Quaker Ridge Mall or past there to get one. So it's like really convenient.
We don't need a Burger King in Pennington.
Though it will be a challenge here at the Hopewell to encourage the students to eat the school lunches and not wander off to the Burger King.
Yeah.
I may just station Mrs. Hildebrand down there during
the
lunch
Burger
period, and she can shuttle the students back as I catch them sneaking out. I prefer McDonald's.
All right.
But I could live with Burger King because the fellow that runs it is one of our graduates. Palagano family, yes. So.
I like it. It's a place for me to go get food really quick. And I like fast food. I like junk food, so it's pretty good for me. I like it.
It's going to be one big mess, and before you know it, McDonald's is moving into Rosedale Mills. I mean, what do you think of that? That's crazy, man. I mean, we're going to have one big fat town filled with big fat people flushing their faces with burgers.
I'm not going to support it, and I know other kids are going to support it because they're just all about eating rainforest burgers.
About Pennington Day? Oh, it's a blast, man. You've never been there? Oh, you've been there. He's been there. Let me ask you, how is Pennington Day? I love it. I think it should be, it's fun for all ages, and especially adults. All the colors and balloons and games. Yeah. So fun.
Was there anything interesting at Pennington Day or cool?
Nothing interesting, Shay.
It's funny story time. All right, one time last summer, Mike Pogorzelski and Justin Varese were going to Killington, and me and John couldn't go, so we had to stay. But Mike went over to Justin's house, and he parked his car there when they left, and me and John kept going by there to go fishing, and we saw that Mike's windows were down. And that week they were gone, we got the worst thunderstorms I've ever seen. And we went up to look at his car, like at the end of the week when he was getting back, and there was like 3 inches of water in the bottom of his car.
I'm Brandy Boyd. And we don't know what we're being interviewed about, but that's all right.
Ask us questions. So, what do you think of techno music?
I love techno music. Techno music is the bomb.
This is rigged, isn't it?
I enjoy techno music. House music is probably better than techno, though.
Techno is made when you push a button on the computer, and it plays that song.
Just out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Like, it just happens. Can't explain
That's
it.
why it sucks. Now it's this.
Yeah, it's beat. No talent.
Hit you right here, you know what I'm saying?
Have I ever been to a rave? No. No. I ain't never been to no raves or nothing like that.
It's a little too fast to just listen to.
Yeah, the beat can get very annoying. Like sometimes it'll give you a headache if you listen to it for too long.
Yeah, I've been to actually a lot of raves. They're really fun. Like they're all about like just going there and hanging out with like a really good crowd. Like everyone's always really nice and it's always cool. You always meet people from like all over the country.
It's a bunch of non-musical people trying to make music with computers that just shouldn't be done. Use a guitar.
Techno music, it's definitely incredibly underrated. People don't give it enough credit because they don't understand. They just think it's, anybody could slap it down. I'd like to challenge anybody to write anything as creative or innovative as the Gerald's techno music, hardcore techno.
If you're good at computers, no. If you don't know how to use computers, then yes.
I think techno music is really good. I think it's really varied from other music of today, and it's not like most popular music. It's really good.
People, they say, oh, geez, it always has that same bass drum. Well, does Fish change their bass drum for every song?
Well, I was driving a couple nights ago, and I went out for a little four-wheeling trip in my little two-wheel drive car. I got stuck in a ditch. Had to get one of my good buddies to pull me out. It was pretty rough. Learned something never to do again. Four-wheeling in a two-wheel drive car.
In the rap world at the present time, there's a couple new fat albums coming out. There's Busta Rhymes out right now, that's alright, but Wu-Tang coming out in the year 2G. That's all I'm waiting for. That's where it's at. Wu-Tang's #1.
Okay, I think there are some pretty rank gym clothes out there. Personally, I don't want to be seeing the same things in June that I'm seeing in September. I think it is a responsibility of every student here at Hopewell to change your clothes weekly.
All right, Brandon, we're here talking about the balloon pop contest. I see you're one of the runners in here, right?
Yes, I am. It's gonna be a really strong field this year. I mean, I've seen a lot of these guys really work out. I mean, don't laugh, man. This is gonna be a tough competition. I think finally we can get some real credibility for the Balloon Pop League. You know, I think really we're gonna take this to the next level.
To all those people who told Mr. Curley I don't have insurance, my car is insured, and yeah, that's about it. I have to go.
Nie Soderfang, nie shit, and no speaks, nice lot of them. And find me our fed shit.
Bishnu and Vaishnu, I did it.
No, son, Shibishan, ko Nishipted, Gasnerfit, Nishnai, Mostre Fruitiata, Manchus Never, Nyafruafrit.
There's a couple of times that I was getting a little sweaty thinking about it. Went in there, but couldn't do it. Looked down and realized, whew, I'm not about to sit down on that. That's about it, though.
Alright, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is ice hockey.
Who's your favorite team in ice hockey?
The Philadelphia Flyers.
Why is that?
I don't know. I've liked the Flyers ever since I was little, and I'm gonna marry Eric Lindros. Sorry, Michael.
Alright, here's your third question.
It had to be
when I threw up in the girls' room.
No, being president of a class full of wonderful people like Justin Seymour here. What a nice guy. Good. That's it.
Okay. What do you want to do after school?
I would like to pursue a career as the rock and roll star.
This year in Video Yearbook, me and Mike Pogrzowski are making a skateboard video.
Is it gonna be like a full length, like one of the ones you buy at the skateboard stores?
Our video this year is gonna be better than the one you buy at the store.
Are you in it?
I'm in it, Shay.
My best memory is when we went to Spain and I was going to be a junior and I met my boyfriend and I'm still going out with him.
Well, at the beginning of the summer I went to see the Allman Brothers, and it was down near in Camden, and I enjoyed it a great deal.
I'm gonna take a year off and get a job somewhere, get a good job so that I don't have to work too hard, you know, try to move out of my house, you know, something like that, and then maybe go to college after that. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking.
After high school, I plan to go to college and have some fun and study and move on, maybe get a career.
I just seem to always trip in field hockey, but it's not like it's not like I mean to, but it just always happens.
I'd have to bring back the fish with some slight modifications, because, you know, it wasn't always a perfect running machine, but if we got it going again, yeah, maybe a new initiator, if you know what I'm saying.
I work at Ecker Drugs over by the Pennington Market, and I've been working there for about 4 weeks, and I haven't got a paycheck yet. That's not a good thing.
When I was working on the table saw, and I had an instance of kickback, and it got Jason Jackson square on the hand. That's my most memorable experience.
Maybe I should apologize for rearranging the sign all those times, and I hope that this video yearbook doesn't get released until later in the year.
These are the dumbest questions. Who's gonna Who's gonna dig this out in like 30 years and be like, "Ha! I knew that kid." Who cares?
Yeah, Mr. Suzo!
I want to go to college. I still have no idea where I want to go, but I know I'm going to be going locally. That's all I know. And I'm going to study business.
Well, it was a very sad day. I tried my hardest to get it back, but it just wouldn't happen for me. And like, I'm probably going to see if I can get Oaken Quit #2 sometime soon.
I agree with Brian on this statement. We do need more dreads in the school. I mean, they're cute and cuddly and all. And they're a fun-loving group. I mean, even Miss Hildebrand over there, she's like, she has a little nap story about now.
What do you like about Cheez-Its?
They're cheesy and they're good. I like to eat them from the snack machine at school, actually. They're great. They're a great snack.
I like to run and stuff, because I'm out cross country, and running's alright. Yeah, I also like to drive around.
Anywhere?
You know, just like cruise.
I went to McDonald's yesterday, and I drive a 6 shift, and I parked the car and forgot to put it in gear and forgot to pull up the emergency brake and got out of the car, and my car rolled backwards, and I had to jump back in the car while it was moving and slam on the emergency brake.
Not much has happened over this 4 years. It's been a nice smooth ride. You know, smooth ride through the through high school, I guess. Final words, smooth ride.
I'm thinking about going into psychology, so I just went out to Chicago actually this weekend, and I'm looking at colleges there, and I really like it out there and stuff like that. So
graduate.
I want to go to school for either teaching or special education with children.
I'm planning on I'll be moving back to California after I get out of high school, spend some time out there, and then probably come back out here, go to Mercer.
This is the class of 1998 senior class shirt. It's got the embroidered emblem on the left breast.
One time I was just sitting there waiting to go down the ramp outside in the parking lot, and someone just almost hit me, and I was just sitting there.
The moon getting broke, that's just a tragedy. It was such a nice, it had such a future, you know? I mean, it's really disappointing. I mean,
my favorite teacher would have to be Mr. Brennan. In U.S. history.
Well, you know, at the pep rally today, we spent a lot of time picking up, getting out of 8th and 9th period, you know, doing what we felt like, kind of, you know, preparing for a senior victory.
Hockey games are one of the most fun pastimes, in my opinion, at Hopewell Valley.
I don't know, some days I see the same kids wearing the same thing every day of the year.
See, a lot of people think that it's just guys that smell bad, but I don't know. I see girls that wear the same thing every day, and I think they smell worse than guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I've never been in the girls' locker room, but I've heard stories about it.
It smells pretty bad.
When I graduate high school, I'm going to do Mercer County for 2 years and Roder for the following 2 years, probably major in business. Oh yeah, my name is Leanne, sadly. Sorry.
I'm going to Lehigh to visit my brother and check out the school.
And Kara? I'm going checking out the boys. I'm going to Boston to look at colleges.
Right.
I'm excited. The boys. I'm looking for boys though.
but yeah, Hopewell's alright. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? It's like you go or you don't go. What can I say? It's an alright school. A lot of different people. You know, good teachers.
The bell just rang and everybody's leaving, and we had a study hall and gym class today, and it's really cool to be a senior, and it's been pretty fun. And Phil's gonna talk now. I like it a lot. I guess because I have to go out to lunch and senior option school, but I only have 3 days a week because I have lab the other days, AP biology. That's about it.
In my spare time, I have 2 horses at my house, and I spend all my time riding. That's about it.
Hopefully go to college. What college are you planning on going to? Brockhaven, Pennsylvania. Maybe play some football. Yeah, what are you going to study?
This year, I'm Caitlin, and me and Brett Kelly and Zave are in charge of the pep rally. and it's going to be really fun, and we're going to do lots of games, and teams are going to do skits, and the senior class is going to win because we're the best class, and we're also going to win the float.
I'd be a banana. Definitely a banana. Banana.
I work at Pennington Hardware and Bucks County Coffee in Pennington Market. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's better than school, because I don't really like school.
What is your name?
I'm Jen. I'm senior, I guess you know that.
What are you going to do after you finish high school?
I'll go to college. I don't know what I'm going to do or where, but, you know.
Well, I think I'm going to go to Ryder, so I'm going to stay around here. And Tara wants to go to NYU. She's not talking, but that's where she wants to go.
We just all help each other out, and everyone is nervous. There isn't a single person there, no matter what anyone will tell you. Everyone has stage fright to some extent.
I like a lot of things about art. My whole family comes from a very artistic background, so I've been reading about art since I was a little girl. I know about all the different eras and artists. I think it's fascinating and takes a lot of talent.
I like to play baseball, and I go mountain biking sometimes in the woods around my house. And I also race radio control cars, and I have a track in my yard since we have a big yard.
It's great. I love working there. It's what it's like to work there is just it's incredible. I love the managers. I get along with them. They're just like your friends, and I mean, there's so many people around that you're friends with, and you're just always, at least I'm always bopping around the restaurants and helping out everywhere. It's incredible.
Well, my hobbies would be playing sports, watching TV, weightlifting, stuff like that.
How's school so far? School so far this year has been pretty beat. I don't like it so far because I give up a lot of my free time to study.
I got involved in the Habitat for Humanity this summer through my church. We went to a little town called Teresa, New York. It was in New York. And everything that you needed was about a 5-minute walk away. And everybody looked alike, and it was a very small town.
The thing I like best about my job at Just Delights is the hours. I come in at 7 o'clock and I get to leave at 10. So it doesn't take much out of my day, and I have time to do anything I want when I come home. And it's kind of slow now because it's winter and it's not that busy. You don't have to run around for that long. And it's pretty much.
In the videos, what is it that gets you?
I like to play sports. I play golf. I like to play soccer. I like to play basketball.
What is your job?
But nowadays I just kind of mope around and do whatever.
Rebuild our roof. And it's not like half their house.
My hobbies? I have many hobbies. My hobbies are, I like to skateboard a lot. In the winter, I like to snowboard. I play a lot of music, and I record a lot of music too.
Becca, tell me what you're gonna miss about Hopewell.
The girls.
What else?
Nothing. I'm Zave Shannon. Probably go to college for major in landscape architecture for a 4 or 5 year program.
College. I'm at Votech right now for nursing, so next year I'll be finishing up that, and then I don't know where to college now.
Are you gonna be a nurse when you grow up and work at a hospital?
Hopefully a doctor, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Then I'm gonna go out to California for a while, see what it's like out there, surf a lot out there, try to get recognized, get a job, and get some money to go to Hawaii. I'm gonna travel there, go out there every winter, try to get a name for myself out there.
Summer, I did a SCA work program when I went down to South Carolina for 5 weeks and did environmental stuff, basically. It was pretty cool.
Right now in the hall we are making up signs for Battle of the Bands, if you want to look, and Airband Follies.
Yeah.
I run pizza for Vito's Pizza in the center of Pennington. Hot and fresh.
I want to go to college and major in restaurant management.
The girls' soccer team this year has been doing a great job. We've got a lot of young freshmen and sophomores stepping up and finishing and doing great jobs for Hopewell.
I just got a big ball of clay and I wedged it, and then I centered it on the wheel, and then I made a hole, and then I just kind of shaped it.
What kind of clay do you use?
Red and white clay, that's why it's 2 different colors.
Well, yeah, it pretty much did dissolve. What was in this clear solution is acetone, which breaks the bonds that hold the styrene molecules together. And the styrene molecules are the small molecules that make up the polymer polystyrene. And did you see, you guys saw the bubbles, right, that came on the sides? What do you think they were?
My experiments have to do with dry ice. And you can see the smoke coming out of the cup. Dry ice is solid carbon dioxide, and the gas is carbon dioxide coming off. And it has a special property in that it sublimes, which means it goes straight from a solid to a gas without going through the liquid phase.
Dry ice has an interesting property of sublimation. Sublimation is when a chemical turns directly from a solid into a gas without becoming a liquid. Most chemicals don't do that. Usually chemicals melt to form a liquid, and then the liquid evaporates into a gas. But dry ice turns directly from the solid form into the gas form.
So I'm like stunned, and I call her back and say, Susie, I'm like stunned. We like, you know, you do this. I really. So I'm like stunned, and I call her back and say, Susie, I'm like stunned. We like, you never know. Jeez.
And I'm a senior, and this summer I visited a lot of colleges, like all around Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Stop, shut up. And I'm planning to go to Franklin Marshall.
Hello, my name is Dan. Andrea Weber is my best friend. Anyway, I want to go to college, and that's about it.
I like rap and R&B, and I also like classical music and stuff like that, and I like gospel music a lot, and that's about it. And I like some like rock and roll songs. I don't know, it has to be specific songs that I like.
How you doing? What's up? My name is Jay, and student at Hopewell Valley, and I'm just here. They usually call me Dog or West Side or West Coast, but I'm not from the West Coast. They just call me that. I guess because I lived over there. Sometimes I may represent.
Things I like most about high school are the friends that I've met here. I've met some really great people, and without them, I don't know where I'd be right now.
I've been on like 3 or 4 different rec teams. I was on the 79 Hopewell Tornadoes, and there's select teams, but the best team I think is our varsity team this year, because everybody wants to win.
Because a lot of my friends play hockey too, so we'll go to practice and then we'll go out afterwards, or after a game we'll go get something to eat. So it doesn't really, and it's something that keeps me occupied because I'd be bored if I didn't do anything.
What influenced me to run cross country? That must have been Aaron Oldfield. He persuaded me to come out for the team after I ran spring track for a year.
There's a question.
Yep, really.
They're going down. I'm gonna catch them. They're going down, man. I already caught one person this year. I'm on the prowl. I'm looking all the time. I don't like it. It's disgusting. It stinks at the school. Stinks at the rest of the students. If you can't have enough decency and enough responsibility, self-respect, and dignity not to smoke in the school, don't smoke at all. It takes only 7.5 hours a day. You don't have to have a cigarette. You can't be jonesing all the time for a butt.
And when I went to college, I had an anatomy teacher who showed me a piece of somebody's lung who had smoked about as long as I did, and it looked like a piece of charcoal and scared the living crap out of me, so I quit.
What are you crazy? No one smokes in the bathrooms.
Do you smoke?
Yes. Why do you smoke?
I'm addicted.
You're what?
I'm addicted. No, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. Well, on occasion, but not too often.
I choose not to smoke because it smells bad and it turns your teeth yellow.
No, I don't smoke.
Why'd you choose not to smoke?
I used to smoke, and then I noticed it when I started playing sports that I couldn't breathe so well.
Yeah. No, I don't smoke.
You sure?
Yeah.
How do you feel about people smoking in the bathrooms?
I don't really care. Doesn't bother me at all.
Yippee, look at her all over her shoulder. You can walk around with your hands in your pockets. Oh, there, walk like that.
I could do like clothing.
Oh, Lord. Worked pretty well.
Right here. My. Retro has been a big thing this year too, with bell-bottom like things, and also some active sportswear. Yeah, Brucey. You can tell that these guys are thinking about it, right? Look at them strut. Hey guys, please come for me.
Tattoos. Piercings.
I don't think I'd ever get a tattoo, but I've been tempted to get a nose ring.
You have any body piercings or tattoos?
Of course not.
Why not?
Why not? I don't like them.
What do you think about people who have them?
It depends on the person, doesn't it?
What if it was me?
Yep, I have both. I have a tongue ring and a tattoo on my back.
I think it would be pretty cool to like get your tongue pierced, but then I heard that it like widens a hole in your tongue, so.
All right, Mike, do you have any body art or body piercing?
Yeah, I have a tattoo.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why did you get it? Or is it just something that you wanted to get, or?
I've always thought they were pretty cool, and as my mom, she let me get one. Close up. I have a tattoo, and I like it.
What's your tattoo? What's the actual shape?
It's a tribal
Yeah,
design.
you feel that? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a tattoo on my back.
What is it?
It's a butterfly.
When did you get it?
In June this summer.
Were you scared to get it?
Yep. I passed out when I got it.
Any what?
Body art, like tattoos or piercings?
No, I don't.
What do you think about them?
Well, I think the kids think they're cool, but I don't.
You don't?
No.
Why don't you think they're cool?
Because they get snakes and everything like that as a tattoo.
Okay, Jerry McGee. Do you have any tattoos or body piercings?
Yeah, I do have a tattoo and I have my ear pierced right here. There's a secret sound.
Alright. Is that it? Yeah, that's all I want to do. I'm not very talkative for the camera here.
Do it. It's nothing. Stop.
Alright, that's enough.
Stop filming.
They have to say Happy New Year.
No, I have to say stop filming, Lewis, now.
I will put this in the senior yearbook.
I swear to God, that's really. Just undercover their names. Be like, this girl.
Okay, Rob, you say you're having a bad day today.
Yes,
Tell me about your bad day.
Well, right now we're in IR and we're doing a really.
That's probably
Yeah, I'll do it later.
Well, right now he's getting in trouble for skipping a couple of classes. It's looking pretty bad.
Athlete of the week in the Toronto Times. Congratulations,
What did you do this last summer, Carrie?
One time, me and Zabe were at this party. You know, we're just having fun like all kids do at parties.
Dance course will come down?
Some.
Whatever.
What was your best experience at Hopewell?
Probably hanging out with my friends the most, like my friend Amanda.
Hold on to it.
That's what you are.
Okay, first there. No, you gotta ask this question, Paul.
For the longest time, like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been. You don't get it, do you? And forever,
Trying to look.
that's how you'll stay.
You want to ask? Is that what you're gonna ask me?
That's why, darling,
We'll see. Well, you see.
that's someone so unforgettable. Thinks that I
Oh, that's right.
is it on?
My name is Chris. I'm studying for my health exam.
Megan, at least say something. This is my friend Megan. She's a little scared, but it's okay.
Study halls.
Study hall.
Definitely. Oldfields classes.
No, what I'm doing after high school, I want to go to NYU. That's my dream.
Yeah, no, afterwards. After.
Has someone been wrong? This thing is really bothering me. I really
Okay.
And forevermore, that's how you stay.
I guess I should say. I was coming down Titus Mill Road in my.
What was your most memorable Hopewell experience?
One of the most memorable experiences, I think, is last year.
I'm going to Rutgers University to study environmental science.
All right. What was your favorite memory?
Going to Colorado State.
Probably go to college, most likely. Probably go to college, most likely, since I'm already in.
Excuse me. Fine. Professional.
Woohoo, Andrew Pella. Andrew, what do you want to do after school? I want to go to Europe.
Good.
Just a reminder.
Let's go.
What?
Did you?
Yeah, we had fun.
Stand up.
We didn't drink.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't drink yet. We didn't.
You know that? You don't want to see you.
Oh yeah. See your moves, Zach.
Gown is very simple, but the fishtail makes it very elegant. Striking dress gel. Get another satin sheet with the fishtail. This spaghetti strap gown has a bodice adorned with sequins and beads. Caitlin is modeling a royal blue A-line sheet with spaghetti straps that crisscross in the back.
And hopes to become a river dancer one day.
The halter neckline and the bodice has cutout bubbles trimmed with iridescent beads. Let's see Clayfield's sleeveless gown that I explained earlier with exaggerated cow neckline.
Dan plays on the varsity soccer team and is often found rock climbing. He also loves to entertain his friends on the weekend.
Farewell, my own true love, I'm gonna go away and leave you, never to see you never gonna see So what do you want me to do? This is for the video yearbook.
We're number one.
Yeah.
Good job on being the ball.
That's great. Joey is just dynamite. He's hanging signs all over the place. He really believes that he and his Boomba is a DJ. Joey, get in here, you little turkey. Leave those people alone.
It makes you look better.
Who could be thrown in the trash?
Don't worry, the camera.
Those are my checkpoints. I now leave what did she say?
Two, put together and agree.
Give it to you.
That was stroke. And this is why you needed to know, you do need to know the signs of a stroke.
If an airplane carrying the U.S. swim team crashes directly on the border between the United States and Canada, in which country would the survivors be buried?
I'd say United States.
Survivors aren't going to be buried.
Okay. It's a good question. All right. I gotta think on the rest of them.
If a rooster lays an egg on a tippy top of a roof, what would it look like? Bruce going like this. So, which way would it fall?
It all depends on which way it wants to go.
Rooster doesn't lay eggs.
Shut up.
Electric train is going north. Which way would the smoke be blowing?
South. It's going north, so it's going to go behind it.
But an electric train doesn't have smoke. Say these words as I spell them out to you. M-O-P.
Mop.
S-O-P.
Sop.
T-O-P.
Top.
P-O-P.
Pop.
S-H-O-P.
Shop.
What do you do at a green light?
Stop.
No, at a green light you go.
Yeah, you do.
Hi, Mrs. Berard. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. All right, I got a trick question for you. All righty. If the U.S. swim team is in a plane and they're going over into Canada and the plane crashes, where would the survivors be buried?
You don't bury survivors because they're alive.
She actually got that. I know. She got that one right. Very good. I'm going to spell out some words to you. You say the word. Go.
as well as some challenging Easter egg hunts out there.
Find one song, a song about love, one song from the soul of a young man.
Some people call me a space cowboy, yeah. Some call me the gangster of love. Probably that I can accept a lot of different things from a lot of different people and try and get things to happen throughout the school and different things that I want to work out. I just want things to work out in the high school, and I try and participate, and I don't know what I'm saying, and thanks.
And the winner to be crowned King of Hopewell Valley for the 8th annual Mr. Hopewell pageant is our very own Andrew Kazier.
Okay, the purpose of the stream field trips is to test the water quality of Hopewell Township, and that's for the streams, the ponds, the lakes that are in the parks there. Find out where it's polluted and where it's clean. The students do all different kinds of things during the field trip, so that they will be looking at the chemical indicators of water pollution. They'll be looking at the insects that live in the streams to find out if they are polluting the water, or if the water is polluted by looking at what kinds of insects are there. And they're also looking at how much sediment the stream is taking. It doesn't record voice, does it?
Well, it does, but I'm not going to.
We've been doing these field trips for approximately 25 years.
I didn't know that they could hear everything I'm saying.
Sometimes we find fish kills. If we're really lucky, we are doing the field trip during the herring run, when the herring are running up the Delaware and into the little streams. We have found pollution in some areas where there's sewage coming in, and people didn't know about that. We also found that since the sewage treatment plant has gone in, for instance, in Hopewell, the water has gotten a lot cleaner. We put the information into a report, and then we give part of that report to the Environmental Commission or to the watershed, depending on what we're finding. If we find that there's a place with a real problem, we'll call the watershed right away, or the Environmental Commission. Sometimes the Environmental Commission will call us and ask us to check out a place where they think there's a problem.
It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, 'cause so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. You can tell at a glance what a step right. Romance you keep, dear mother, take this down to station 76N. Get me a good table, finished, washed up, done, put terminated roof.
What was that all about?
That was just me being fired.
Great, then you're coming to London.
That's the best offer I've had.
They just, the nurse will give you, like, take a little history, a medical history, and there's really no preparation. You just fill out, like, your basic, health information, if you've had any diseases or anything like that. It's really easy to give blood. It's just a little prick at the beginning, and then afterwards, as the blood is going into the bag, really doesn't feel like anything. You just kind of lay there and relax, and at the end they just slip the needle out and it doesn't hurt at all. Okay, well first you go and a nurse will take a medical history. They'll ask you to fill out some forms first, and that gives your basic medical history, like if you've had inoculations and if you've had any diseases or sicknesses. And the nurse will she takes a little pinprick from your ear to check your blood. I'm not really sure what that's for, but I think that's to see if you're anemic, if you have enough iron. And then they will take your blood pressure and I think your pulse. And then you just wait. They, take your blood. They put the needle in your arm. You're laying on a table, and you just kind of relax. And it takes about 15 to 20 minutes, I'd say. And afterwards, they slide the needle out and put a Band-Aid on, and you're done. I felt fine. Some people get a little lightheaded or dizzy, but I felt pretty good afterwards. They ask you to take some orange juice or something with a little sugar in it, just to kind of rev up your body and replace some of the sugars that were lost in your blood. I think it's important that people, give something, whatever they can, to other people. And blood is one thing that, we need to live. So it's, really important for people that are sick to have the opportunity with your blood.
Okay? Let's have fun. Let's have some fun out here playing this game. It's a fun game, right? Bernsey, you ready to go? Bernsey's ready. Okay, we're ready. Here we go. Okay, Hopewell.
Okay, switch. Take left. Go Sam, go Sam!
There's Pete over in the studio room.
I don't know where it is. What?
Little man.
Oh man, what?
Yeah.
Saying and do the inserts.
Yeah, I know. But,
We're always seeing. Hey, Shay, can you do me a favor and stick this up in the cabinet, please?
Alright. Jake's so funny. Look off the camera. So nice, huh?
I just enjoy him. Enjoy him.
I think I wanted to be a teacher from the time I was 11 years old, but I never admitted it until I was 21 or 22. And I probably wanted to be a principal a lot longer than I ever admitted it. And I will tell you that those of you who don't know what you want to do when you grow up, whether that's the students or the parents in the audience, because I'm not finished growing up either, consider the wonderful opportunities and the wonderful treasures that can be yours if you're a teacher. I don't think there's anything better in all of the world, maybe except being a parent, than being a teacher. It's just, it's exciting, it's fun, it's challenging, it's frustrating, it's aggravating, it's euphoric. It's just neat stuff. And you know, there are a lot of people that are my age who are going to be retiring in the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So hopefully there'll be lots and lots of teaching jobs. So I would encourage some of you young people to give some thought to that. You may not drive a Mercedes-Benz to school, but you'll be rich.
Mm-hmm.